Hey baby, hey, it's Layla. Welcome back to Layla TV. My name is Layla. Nice to meet you. And today we are reacting to Hydrated Heroes, aka Josh, aka Hydrated Heroes, video on why his mental health has been suffering. Let's get into it.
Your love is rated X. That means you're extraordinary.
Alright, y'all, so this is my first reaction video, but I'm going to try and put it somewhere in the corner. Bear with me, I'm not tech savvy, but let's just get right on into it. The volume is not up. Jesus Christ.
What is up, y'all? It is your boy Hydrated Hero here with another Hydrated video. As you can tell from the title, my mental health has been suffering for a multitude of reasons, but this video is just so I can vent, kind of let it all out, and then tell you where this year is going for Hydrated Hero. I guess I will start with 2021. Take a little look back at what happened over the year. The year was great. The year was great for Hydrated Hero. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't say that. The year was good for Hydrated Hero. The year was great all in all for Josh and EC. EC Meme Deco, the trifecta. But in a Hydrated Hero sense, I'm talking about me. It was good, but it wasn't great. I had the opportunity to work with some big name brands. If you follow me on,
I was about to say, I remember scrolling through his Instagram throughout the past year, and he's been getting a pretty good bit of endorsements, a pretty good bit of brand deals, and I was really proud of him for that. And so has EC too. So I was really shocked when he said it hasn't been good for Hydrated Hero, but I guess he's saying that, which I'm gonna let him say it, of course, but I guess he's saying that because he hasn't been posting too much on his YouTube. But let's see. I'm gonna try not to interrupt so much, but I just wanted to interject and say that he's been doing a great job with his brand deals, and I've been extremely proud of not only EC, but Josh as well, because he's fairly new into being an influencer. EC's been doing it, if I'm not mistaken, since her sophomore year of college? Junior? Senior? I can't remember, but she's doing it for a long time now. And Josh just started last year or the year before last being a full-time influencer. So I've been very interested to see how he would truly maneuver through it. And in my opinion, I feel like he's been doing a good job, but I have been missing some of his content on YouTube. But let's let him finish with what he was saying.
any of my other socials, you'll notice that I worked with Nike. That was a huge milestone because last year was my first year full-time influencing. Really felt great, but just this inkling in the back of my head says that I could have done more. I know for a fact, living at my edge, that I could have done more for Hydrated Hero. I ran into, how do I explain this? It's so hard to explain. I just ran into this mental health crisis because I was being heavily critical of pretty much any and everything that I put out on the internet, because I had this.
Don't hate me, but I just had to say this. We can honestly be our own worst enemies. We can truly stop ourselves from being from truly living at our highest potential simply because we overanalyze and over-criticize our own selves. And it really can be our downfall if we let it. So I'm really glad that he's touching on the fact that it wasn't just some outside thing that was stopping him. It was really him inside that was stopping him from being the best that he could be. I hope I'm making sense. But really stopping him from posting what he wanted to post because he was overanalyzing what he was creating. I hope I'm making sense. But I'm really glad he touched on that because that's something that I struggle with. I have so many ideas for this YouTube channel. There's so many things that I want to do, but then I'll record a video and I'll look at it and I'm like, ooh, you didn't look good in this video, delete it. Ooh, you were stumbling over your words, delete it. You know what I'm saying? Over-analyzing and over-criticizing myself. And then I'm just sitting on a bunch of video ideas that I never post, and it just sucks and it makes you feel really bad about it. Because it's like, oh, what if I fail? Or what if I don't do good? Or what if nobody likes me? You can say what if all day, but if you never try, if you never put the content out there, if you never bet on yourself, then you never know. But I'm trying not to talk too much, and I'm gonna let him talk. And I hope I made sense. I really do.
Pressure looming over my head to hit the ground running as a solo influencer and be great. But that's not the case. I didn't treat myself like a beginner, which I should have. I had this thought that because I've been doing Josh and EC, and because I've been helping EC with her social media, and because like I've kind of been in that zone, that I should be perfect coming out the gate. I shouldn't have any problems. But every time I would record something, or every time I would try and, you know, do something different, I would look at it, judge it way too hard, throw it away. I made dozens of videos that never touched the internet. I made tons of posts that never made it to the gram because I was heavily hypercritical of myself, to the point where it became like a mental health detriment. I was caught in some kind of loop. I don't want to call it depression, but I was caught in some kind of strange loop to where I wanted to do better about being a better version of myself, but every time I attempted it, I judged it way too hard and cut it. It was some very toxic me versus me stuff, and I was losing that battle.
Because that's really what it is. It's you versus you. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do that. Oh, but it's not going to be good. Or this isn't the best of your ability. Or, you know, you can do better than that. Or try again. Or nobody's going to like that. So it's just really you versus you. I didn't say anything, but I just wanted to say that.
And for that, I mean, my mental health was suffering. This is a very transparent video, but I think it's kind of important,
and we love to see
before
it.
I actually enter into this new phase of my life, to get this all off my chest, because, well, mental health is something that Black men don't talk about enough. It needs to be talked about, and I'm just kind of taking that first step into like addressing the feelings that I had from last year and moving forward. Now, I'm not totally disappointed with how last year went. Obviously, I still work with brands. We still did our thing with Josh and EC. We got Vlogmas off. All that was cool. All good things. It was just more so a individual journey that I've been struggling with in terms of working up the confidence to get more content out to you guys. I know I told you guys about the whole financial literacy thing, and since we're being transparent, yes, I might be a couple steps ahead, but it's not to the point where I feel like I am qualified to be a teacher. And see, here's this reoccurring thing of me not feeling good enough to post content. But I have a plan for 2022, and it's, I guess, I'm assuming I'm calling it my unapologetic post series. I'm going to be posting videos, just getting on YouTube, not judging myself about the content, and just getting it out there. Because I think one thing that I've ran into over the years is having great ideas, getting to the point of almost implementing the idea itself, and then essentially judging it way too hard and throwing it away. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of this cycle. I'm tired of this loop. I'm tired of judging myself. I'm tired of all of it. So I'm going to just start posting, however I feel. It could be some of my financial literacy journey. I'm not saying that I'm like not going to post anything that has to do with anything financially related. It's just more so like I want that portion to actually be great, because I don't want to lead you guys astray, if that makes any sense. But I do want to focus more on just posting what makes me happy, or posting the stuff that I'm good at, posting the stuff that I love, without judging myself, or basically assuming that other people will judge my content more harshly than they probably will. Because to be honest, you guys are very supportive. You guys support me, you support my fiance, you support us as a couple. Like, you guys are amazing. Excuse my French, but I fuck with y'all heavy. And I feel as though I haven't done my full duty as an influencer to use my voice, use my platform, use my voice, use all of my tools in order to be a better influencer. Yeah, it's been a whole thing, but I'm going to start posting more often. I'm starting this whole journey of discipline.
It's the ad. It's the ad. Pepperoni do look good.
If you saw my last Instagram post, I'm trying to be more disciplined about just being more productive. I feel like I got caught in a lot of scrolling last year that I didn't need to be doing, a whole lot of watching other people's lives that I shouldn't have been doing, instead of working on.
That's my problem. That's a huge problem. If you saw my screen time, like, you know, when iPhone, like, your screen time will pop up every week, you know, say, oh, your screen time was some percent down. You know what I'm saying? I spend hours on social media watching other people live their lives and sitting there like Josh and EC, for example. I've been watching Josh and EC since they were Beauty and Bow. I've been watching them for years. So like, I watched them go on these trips. Like, they just went on a vacation in the summertime, you know, for their anniversary, and EC's birthday, if I'm not mistaken. And I was watching that and I was like, oh, I love that. I can't wait till I do that one day. Or I'm living vicariously, vicariously through them. That's the word. That's what's gonna be today. I'm living through them. Like, I'm loving what they're doing. Oh my goodness, they're doing Vlogmas. Oh, they're just living the life. They got their new apartment last year. They decorated it. EC redecorated her room. Like, just watching their lives, you know what I'm saying? And I love Justin EC, and I'm gonna continue to watch them. But it was like too much, you know what I mean? Like, you're spending so much time on your iPad, on your phone, on your TV, on your whatever, instead of actually living your life. Like, you see other people traveling and doing this, that, and the third, and you're like, oh, that seems nice. Oh, I want to do that. Well, do it. Like, you gotta just, I don't know, man. You just can't spend your life watching other people's lives. You know what I mean? Because then you're not really living your life. You're just watching somebody else living theirs, wishing that it was you. And we continue.
Me or something to help, project my future forward, which we all fall victim to at some point in time. These phones that we have are gifts and a curse. They're either the greatest tool in the world to help you succeed in life, or they're the greatest detriment to your life, to where you're just scrolling for hours on end, losing days at a time, lost in watching other people live life. It's honestly kind of toxic, but nevertheless, I want to be more disciplined about not doing so much watching and doing way more doing. So this is the start of that. I know this video is probably all over the place. Y'all have got to work with me. Y'all got to trust the fact that this is a whole process. I can almost live at my age and say I'm camera shy, at least on an individual sense. When I get on the camera.
Oh, he said on an individual sense. I'm about to say, Josh, camera shy? But I'll let him continue. That's why you let people talk instead of trying to interrupt them, please.
For some reason, her being there with me gives me confidence. But me individually on camera by myself, I get lost in my thoughts. I get jumbled, not very organized. But I've come to the realization that I have a lot to offer to this social media space. I have a lot of great things to say. I have a lot of great ideas to express in some sort of medium on the internet. And it would be doing the world and myself an injustice not to just put some stuff out there. So I made this just so you guys could see where my mind is at. It's really all over the place, but it's getting better. Every day is one step forward. I told myself this year, I'm just working on 1% every day. 1%. This video in itself is my 1%. I got on here, and trust me, it took a lot to get on here. Like, people won't understand social media until, like, I guess you take your first steps and actually attempt it. But it took a lot for me to get this whole setup, this mic, all this stuff set up, and just do something for me. And I don't know why I run into that. Does it?
Hold on.
Anybody else have that problem?
Yes, I had that problem. So, of course, I'm not a big influencer yet. Anyway, I'm not a big influencer, right? But I don't know, it's just I know I want to create content. I know I want to post content and put it out there, whether it pops or not. You know what I mean? But then it's just like, oh goodness, now I got to set up the ring light. Now I got to record on the phone. And then, I got to watch off of here. And then I'm going to have to edit it. You know what I mean? Editing is hell. And then, post it, come with a caption, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And it can all feel like, But, it's like, you're going to sit on it, or you're gonna do it. You know what I mean? So it does take a lot. I do feel that way.
Maybe comment below. I don't know, getting that wheel rolling or getting the ball rolling, just putting one foot in front of the other and actually taking actionable steps towards where you want to be in life. I always thought about great post ideas. I always did stuff, but nothing ever hit social media or YouTube. And so when I look back on the year, yes, there was some great posts, there was some great content in there, but there was so much content left on the table, and it upset me to the point where I almost fell into a depression. So I'm not going to do that to myself this year. I'm going to do this 1%. I'm going to make these videos, even if they look like this, me just venting.
I'm sorry. I get what he's saying that he wished that he did more, but I hope, because, I don't know Josh or EC. I don't know Josh on a personal level, you know what I mean? But I hope he recognizes and appreciates the growth that he did have in 2021. His content got extremely better in 2021 from the ads, from his cooking videos, to his workout videos, to his advice. I'm talking about on Instagram. His content did get extremely better. Now, it might not be, he might have not have posted as much as he wanted to, but I really enjoyed his content, and I really feel like he did an extremely good job, and I hope that he feels and thinks that he did a great job as well, and appreciate the content that he did post, you know. Yeah.
I feel like this is important. This is really important. This is the phases of what social media looks like for someone who's just starting out or just trying to figure it out. The good news to come out of all this is I actually think that this year is going to be a great year for Hydrated Hero. I am motivated, and not even more motivated, I'm dedicated to bringing more of me to the internet. It's going to be a process. It's going to be a journey. It might be a train wreck, but it's going to be something. I don't know. It's going to be something, though. I will not look back at this year and say I didn't do everything in my power to be a better version of myself. So you're going to watch the growth journey of Hydrated Hero in 2022. I know you sort of watched the growth journey in 2021, but it wasn't as transparent as what I wanted it to be. What's happening right now, is transparent for me. So this is what I'll be doing. Another thing that, you know, plagued me for a while is my music. I've made so much music for vlogs, myself, and just hoarded them to myself because I've been very judgmental, again, of my own work. It's like I'm my own worst enemy. I've been trying to fight it for the longest time, and the only way I figured out how to combat it is to just unapologetically release, post, whether it be my music, whether it be videos, whether it be content. The only way to clear this mental fog or this mental cloud that I have is I have to jump. I have to literally jump out into the water and see what happens. This is that. And on that note, I do want to make an announcement. Actually, this is really cool. I dedicated all of yesterday to formulating an EP. So all the vlog music that you hear in the backgrounds of Josh and EC, or sometimes even on EC's channel, EC Meme Deco, I compiled it into 7 songs. I'm not going to release everything all at once. You know, I'm not trying to flood the world. You know, you got to keep some in the back pocket. But I created a EP called, what did I call it? Oh, Vlog Vibes. It will be on my Bandcamp, and it will be in a link in the description box below if you want to.
I also put the link to his EP in my description box, but you can also get to it through his Instagram, I believe. If you go to his bio and you click the link in his bio and you go to the EP, you'll find it. But I should put a screen recording of how to get to it through here. My favorite song off the EP is Pump Faking. And yes, I'm going to buy the EP because I want to use some of his songs in my video. Josh is actually really good. So, I'm just saying. It was like, pump, 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 pump. I love that one. Pump up the jam, pump it. Okay, that's my favorite thing. Sorry.
Go support Hydrated Hero, support the channel, whatever. Go check out the music. Go check that out. That will really warm my heart. Just because I've dedicated a lot of time to music, but I haven't really released it into the world. So let me know. Give me some feedback. Go down there, check it out. Let me know how you're feeling about it, and then we can go from there. But yeah, this year is going to be a better year for Hydrated Hero. It's also going to be a good year for Josh and EC. Now, you have to understand that I am I wouldn't say the CEO, but I'm pretty much the CEO of Josh and EC. Like, EC Meme Deco is EC's brand. Josh and EC was my brand. But I also wanted something individual, so I have to figure out a way to balance all of that. But at the same time, I owe it to myself. I don't even know to y'all. I owe it to myself to take the leap of faith, post unapologetically, and get this content out there. Get my voice. Get all this out there. I'm tired of being nervous. I'm tired of being self-judgmental. I'm tired of being my own worst enemy. I'm really combating all of that by just posting unapologetically, and that's what you will see over these coming weeks, months, year. And it'll be interesting to look back on. I think from a personal standpoint, it'll be very interesting to see this video at the end of the year and everything else that comes. So we shall see. I don't want this video to be too long-winded, and I don't want it to be depressing or anything anything like that, but I feel like I needed to just get on the internet, vent just a little bit, get all this off my chest so that way I'm starting with a clean slate, and then give myself the grace of knowing that I have the capabilities of getting on the internet and speaking my mind. 2022 is my year of doing. It's not about overthinking. It's not about being self-judgmental. I'm just gonna drown out.
That's the motto for this year. Just do. That business that you wanted to open, just do it. That YouTube channel that you wanted to start, that podcast that you wanted to start, that TikTok that you wanted to make, whatever it is, just do it. Because you don't want to get to the end of the year and feel the same way that you felt at the end of the year last year. Oh, I should have did this. Oh, I should have did that. Just do it. Who cares if anybody watch it? I don't care if nobody watched it. I don't care if you're just the only one that watched it. At least you took what you were thinking about and you just put it out there. You created it. Why not? The only person that can hold you back, truly hold you back, is you. Do you. Just do it. You never know what could come about. You never know what could happen. Yeah. Sorry.
Pretty much everything and just post how I feel. Post what I do, post how I feel, and hopefully you guys like it. I know you guys are going to support, and if you're new, you don't know me, I greatly appreciate if you support too. But this is more so like a self-journey that I'm going on, and I'm taking you guys along with it. So buckle up. Here we go. Hydrated Hero 2.0. Actually, is this 2.0? I said this is Hydrated Hero like 3.0. But I just want to get on here and kind of vent just a little bit. Love and appreciate you guys. If you made it all the way to the end of this, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. I feel like maybe somebody can benefit from this. Maybe somebody can relate to the struggles that I'm going through in terms of just being very self-judgmental or just very own worst enemy type stuff. I needed this. This video in itself is like therapy for me. So I'm going to look back on this and edit it, and then I'll end up posting it because I am unapologetic about my content, and you should be too. Don't judge yourself, y'all. The world is a crazy place and everybody has opinions, but the only one that matters is the one that you have of yourself. That's my last little tidbit of advice before I hop off on this. But anyways, love you guys, appreciate you guys. I will see you in the next video. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Hydrated Hero out. Drink more water.
Period. I love Josh. I'm so proud of him for making that video. One thing I can say about Josh is that it seems like every single year, because on Josh and EC's channel, if you don't know, Josh has his own channel, Hydrated Hero. EC has her own channel, EC Make a Deco. It's EC Meme. Get it right. Formerly known as African Beauty, and they have a channel together, Josh and EC, and every year they'll do a yearly wrap up, I guess, of their relationship, where they're also, but in the videos, Layla, get your words out. In their videos, like, you can tell and you can see the growth that goes on with them. I hope I'm making sense. And so I'm very proud to see the growth, especially with Josh, see the growth in him throughout the years. And I feel like this year is going to be extremely great year for him. I just hope he isn't super hypercritical or super critical of himself and what he posts, and just post. Fuck if anybody likes it. As long as he likes it and as long as he's proud of it, that's all that should matter. You know what I mean? Everybody, like he said, everybody's going to have their opinions. Some people are going to hate you for no reason. Fuck them. Fuck them. Post your content. Do you. Live your life for you. Because you can't live for nobody else. I hope it makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Y'all check out his EP. I lost my train of thought. I did. I promise I did. Hold on. I thought on his Instagram he said he was posting today. I might be wrong. Or he didn't post it yet. Josh, I'm watching you. I thought I saw on your story that you were posting today. Because I'm going to be checking for you. I got to catch up on some of his other videos anyway. But yes, y'all, please go subscribe to Josh's channel. The link will be in the description. I'm also going to put the link to his EP in the description box, and the link to all their other channels to all his other channels in the description box. Y'all, please check Josh out. He's very, very talented, and he's a very good person, or he seems like it. I really think he is, and I love, love, love his content, and I'm extremely excited to see what he puts out this year, and I hope his mental health gets better throughout the year. But if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. Make sure you hit the like button down below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. And the motto for this year, like I said earlier in the video, is what? Just do. Okay, bye.